Yo, we got man beating his meat in front of a middle school. Like he's beating his meat in front of a middle school. Out of all places, bro. Let's jump straight into it, bro.
We got a complaint that you're d***ing off in front of a middle school.
But other than that, you can see the last time I was on there was Sunday.
Officers respond to routine calls every day, but this one felt different from the start. What began as a suspicious person report quickly turned into something far more serious.
I'll be out with that vehicle in front of the school. It's occupied.
But what? How y'all? All right. Before I even judge, how y'all ever even did that though? Like that's weird. Like, let me pull over and beat my meat and drive off. Like,
what are you doing?
Waiting for it to be 8:30.
It's not that much horniness in the world. It can't be.
So I can go in there and service the copier.
Why are your pants unzipped?
They're unzipped.
What are you doing?
Like I said, officer, I'm here to work on a copier. I don't start till 8:30. Matter of fact,
We got a complaint that you're d***ing off in front of a middle school. Are you d***ing off in front of a middle school?
no, sir.
Yes, he is.
Why are your pants unzipped?
They just are.
Why would somebody call us and say that and have your pants be unzipped?
It's over with, bro.
And as you can see, officer,
I need to see your driver's license.
It's in my back pocket.
That's fine. Are there any weapons in the car?
Yes, sir. Is it okay if I adjust my seat more, please? It's here on the side.
Sure. Hands on the steering wheel. He's got a gun in that bag. You still live on Hassel Road.
So wait, so if you got a gun on like school property, it don't seem like he on like no cop or nothing like.
Have you ever been arrested before?
I have not.
You're about to be.
Have you ever had any sort of interaction with the police before? Hand on the steering wheel, boss. Look at me. I'm going to be abundantly clear with you. If you violate that rule again, you're coming out in handcuffs for my safety. Do you understand? Your hand stays on the steering wheel from now forward.
Police responded after a child walking to Highland Middle School reported seeing a man behaving inappropriately inside a parked vehicle. The child immediately noted the vehicle's license plate and alerted authorities.
And what's your job title here?
Field service technician.
What were you here to service today?
Copy.
Do you know where at in the building?
Not where at. Let me see if I can.
And what's that work order, if you could read that off for me?
Yes, sir. So, I'm just checking to see so I can answer your first question. In the bag.
It's in that shoulder bag on the front seat.
So, it says that it's for the workroom.
Workroom?
Correct.
Okay, give me one sec, boss. Is there a work order?
Yes, I do have a work order number. All the information's right there.
If somebody were to call your company to reference this incident, are you coming here? What number would they use?
That I don't know.
Well, there were two of them listed there, so which one would somebody reference? Is it the...
I believe it would be the task ID.
Okay, read that off to me.
That is 407-102-797.
All right, I'm going to have you step out.
Is it okay if I leave my keys in there?
Yeah. All right, you fix your pants so nothing falls out.
All right, I do have a knife right here.
Yeah, can I just leave it in the car? Can I leave it in the car?
Yes, sir.
Anything else on you?
Pen, flashlight, phone, my wallet, piece of paper, chain.
You can have those back. Do you mind if I pat you down just to make sure that there's nothing else on you? Is that okay?
Feel free. I mentioned all the contents of my pockets. Like I said, flashlight, a phone, a piece of paper, not my wallet, a chain, and a pen.
Okay. No needles, nothing that'll poke, stick, cut?
No, sir.
At this point, you're not going into handcuffs, but I do need you to put your hands behind your back. That's just how I search people. Okay? Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna have you just sit on your trunk.
Back there.
Can you hang out here for a minute?
Yep. This is the most wild misunderstanding ever. It's okay. Okay. Is it okay if I reach for my phone and this side cargo pocket right here?
Sure.
Just 2 fingers.
Oh,
Just need to keep track of the time.
You say you're here for a job?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yeah. I was just waiting for it to be 8:30 because we don't technically start till 8:30.
Okay.
I arrived at 8.
And
around that time.
What are you doing here? What kind of job?
I'm here to take a look at a copier, repair it. We got an error code
I
for the
thought you
copier,
said coffee.
Okay.
which is what I'm here to investigate what that error code is,
Okay.
so I can fix it and get it up and running for them.
Okay. All right. Do you mind if we search your car?
I do mind, as a matter of fact. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Just because it is a company vehicle, I don't feel that I am allowed to give that kind of authority.
Yeah, I was just looking to make sure
What?
that your statements
Oh,
coincide.
he just made no sense. He said it's a company vehicle, so I know to give that type of authority. That made no sense. You could say no, no matter what vehicle it is. Your personal vehicle, work vehicle, a boat, a plane, a car.
With, wire here.
No,
if
yes,
there's
of course, I am.
equipment and
Yeah, as a
whatever.
matter of fact, if you guys, I can just show you that I do have the parts right here. Again, this is not permission to search the vehicle, but it's just, if it's okay.
No, it's fine.
So this is all parts or copiers. This is really all that's in here.
And you motioned to your pant leg. Do you still have, I don't want you to reach for it, but do you still have a small pocket knife on you right now?
There's one in the car and there's one on me, yes.
Okay. And where is the one that's on you?
It's right here. You can see.
Find your perfect tax expert, whatever your tax situation might be. Hand off your taxes to an expert who gets you
This is
with
unskippable
TurboTax
act.
Expert Full Service.
Parents of children who play Roblox. If your child was sexually exploited,
And
Actually, I'll raise my shirt a bit so you can see it at all times.
it's in this pocket right here?
This pocket, yes.
Mind if we just
Oh,
grab
actually,
that?
I think the
yeah,
other
I thought
officer
you
took it.
grabbed it.
Yeah. I thought I still had it. I didn't feel him take it.
Okay.
Yeah. So then, yes, it may still be in the car.
Okay.
Did something like this ever come up?
Like,
I assume you've done work at a lot of schools before. Or...
Something like this situation? No.
So what other
I knew it was a matter of time because you get here early and
Yeah.
you stop in front of a school. People
Right.
get suspicious. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I knew it was only a matter of time, but no. Nothing like this has ever happened. At least not to me
You've
personally.
never been in trouble with law enforcement?
No.
No,
not
ever
at
been
all.
arrested before?
No.
No.
The worst that I ever got was I got stopped
Yeah,
because I was accidentally
today's the
speeding,
day.
and
Yeah.
the officer let me off at the morning. I don't remember what city that was in, but that's the extent of my interaction with the law. I mean, clean record.
Yeah.
The man denied the inappropriate act in the vehicle, explaining that his unzipped pants were because he had an itch on his inner thigh, and someone must have assumed the wrong thing when they saw him leaning back with his hand down there.
What were you doing today? Like, why were your pants unzipped?
With all honesty,
Yeah.
I had an itch on my inner thigh.
Okay.
And I guess somebody saw me leaning back,
Yeah.
hand down there, they must have assumed. But, I mean, I panicked a little bit, so when the other officer asked, I said, they're just down, but that's what it was. I had an itch. That's all it was. So. Yeah, it was a little crazy, but that's all it was.
Cap.
Did you see anybody walk by?
I saw somebody walking towards the building
Yeah.
earlier, but other than that, no. I mean, I didn't see anybody.
Okay.
Is it okay if I just drop my glasses through the window since I left the window cracked?
Do you mind if I do?
Yeah.
Sure, no problem.
I'll just put them on the front seat.
Yeah, that's fine. That's exactly what I was going to do.
Okay. Were you on your phone at all?
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was reading through the possible, so what I'm looking for, possible reasons why that error code is erroring out.
Okay.
And just because me personally, I've never seen that specific error code before, so I was trying to walk in with as much information as I could.
Got it.
Yeah. And also keeping track of the time. Because I was supposed to start before now, actually.
Okay.
And now I got to fill out an audit form for arriving after 8:40. They're okay if I do that now.
Let's take care of that later. All right. Do you have, was there a point of contact in the school that you were supposed to meet with?
May I reach for my phone so I can double check that? Yeah. I hadn't taken the time to reach out to my point of contact if there is one yet. Okay. Maybe I should just keep this in my hand.
This dude is wearing a cannon.
Do you mind if I search personal phone just to make sure it coincides?
Did that say, what that say? That say cannon. He's wearing a cannon shirt, like the camera cannon.
Okay.
I didn't know they made shirts. That's like wearing a summer shirt.
Do you mind if I search personal phone just to make sure it coincides with what you're telling us, like GPS?
I don't feel free with letting you do that, but I can open up the GPS to show you if that works.
The other thing that I would like to check is just your browser.
My browser?
Yeah, because I don't know what the conversation was like initially, but obviously we got called here because somebody thought that you were doing something besides scratching yourself.
Yeah.
Typically when people are doing something like that, they have their phone or other material, so...
Well, I can't clear my browser history, just so you know, so whatever you see is what you see.
Right.
But, I mean, I can grab it and show it to you, or you can grab it and I can show it to you.
Yeah, does that work?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. It's in the center console?
It's actually on the door. Thank you.
Do you mind pulling up both work phone and personal?
Sure.
Investigators say the man was alone inside the car and engaged in conduct that was considered unlawful and concerning, especially given the location near a school. The incident occurred in the morning hours, raising immediate public safety concerns.
So, first thing I want to show you is the GPS. As you can see, I did use my personal for the GPS. I'm not sure if you can see it.
Yep.
I got that right.
Yeah, it was, you got to hold it directly.
And then my browser, first thing you see is that, obviously, because I was curious the other day. I was researching whether these knives are legal in Illinois, just for collection purposes. But then, okay, there we go. So there's the browser history. As you can see, it says this morning because I opened my browser just now. But other than that, you can see the last time I was on there was Sunday.
Okay.
Something right.
Just gonna drop my personal into my pocket.
What about pictures?
Why is he now? Okay, like this dude, bro, they not gonna shoot you, bro.
You mind just pulling up the pictures? You don't have to go through every single one, but just some of the more recent ones.
With Base 44, a simple sentence becomes your website.
Nothing much, just pictures of my beliefs, my children, screenshots. Nothing much, as you can see.
Yeah.
That's that for my personal.
Do you have any other browsers that you use?
No, not at all. I just use Safari on my personal phone. And then that's that audit form that I mentioned that I got to fill out because now I technically started after 8:40. And as you can see, there's no other browsers open.
Yeah.
But as you can see, that's my history.
On your personal phone, are you able to click on it and see what other apps you have open through there?
I normally, for the most part of my personal, close all my apps. But as you can see, the GPS is open. My text messages are open. Pandora, I use it for music. YouTube, and just an app that I use related to gaming.
Prodex?
Yeah. Pokemon, if you've heard of it.
Yeah, like Pokemon Go?
Yeah.
Okay.
So just that.
Although the man initially...
I don't know how a grown man on Pokemon, bro, is like, it's just not equivalent to like a grown man playing 2K. You know what I'm saying? Like Pokemon, like I don't know.
Declined consent to search the company car, he did allow officers to look at his personal and work phones with the intent of verifying his claim that he was researching the copier's error code.
As you can see, I got nothing to hide. What I'm saying is true. I wasn't on the vehicle. Yes, I know there is some punishment or repercussions for that, which is why I wouldn't do that. This was just a simple misunderstanding.
Let me get about 3360.
So like, put yourself in the officer's shoes. Are y'all believing him? You get a call, somebody beating they meat at a elementary school or middle school, right? Boom. You pull up. He told some. I had an itch on my inner thigh. You catch him with his pants down. Basically, you basically caught him with his pants down. I'm believing whatever they saw. Cause you're not gonna call if you be like, all right, he probably wasn't doing that, but they call. It was like, I know for a fact, bro was doing that in his car, in front of a middle school. I know for a fact, bro was doing that. Cause I don't think you call the police thinking, I think he being his meat in the car. You know for a fact he doing that in front of a middle school, and that's why they called. That's why they said so. And they pulled up and caught him with his pants unzipped. So bro guilty. And look how he look. He played Pokemon. He's cooked.
Yeah, should have kept my sunglasses.
He has a
You want 'em back?
disappearing beard.
Yes, please. Thank you. Yeah. Much better. What's your service area? Like how far do you go? Well, I've been as far as Anya. But it's difficult to answer where's my service area because I spend.
Did they get the glasses from the car?
Even though I'm supposed to stay around the Schaumburg, Itasca. Well,
because he did not have glasses on. So they got the glasses from the car.
Yes, please.
Bro, he's a weirdo.
What's your service area? Like how far do you go? Well, I've been as far as Anya. But it's difficult to answer where's my service area. I'm waiting for it right now. Speaking to our. Yeah. Yep. I hear you.
Unfortunately, you're under arrest. Put on the door right back.
There we go.
May I ask what the charge is?
This time at a minimum, disorderly conduct.
Disorderly conduct?
At a minimum.
What is disorderly conduct at a minimum? That's not minimum. He's on.
I'm gonna do 2 sets of cuffs.
Federal
You got
property.
big shoulders, okay?
He's on school property, bro.
Yeah. You also have that gun in the bag in there. I don't really want to leave that. What's on your front seat? Do you mind if we take that bag with us?
Alright, man. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video, bro. I'm finna react to that UConn versus Duke game, bro. No cap. But look though. I'm gone.